So here is drill number 2 for our chapter 8 review. The first question you get to skip. The second question gives us a sequence, and it says write an explicit formula in simplified form for this sequence. Hint, think of the numerator and denominator as their own sequence. We did a problem like this in our notes. So you're going to think of the numerator as its own sequence, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're adding 2 to the previous term. And then I look at the denominator, 7, 12, 17, 22. I'm adding 5 to the previous term. So for my formula, I'm going to call it a sub n. The numerator, the first term is 2, and I'm adding 2 n minus 1 times. For the denominator, I'm starting at 7, and I'm adding 5 n minus 1 times. And now I just simply have to simplify these. Distribute the 2 plus 2n minus 2. Distribute the 5. 7 plus 5n minus 5. And now I have to simplify the numerator. The 2 and the negative 2 cancel, and I'm simply left with 2n. 7 and negative 5 is 2 plus 5n. There is my simplified formula for my sequence. Let's go to number 3. Jen is going to run 1,000 miles in a year to raise money for her favorite charity. That sounds like a total to me. Total miles. Each month, Jen is going to try to run 10 more miles than she ran the month before. That means this is going to be arithmetic, because we have a constant difference, 10 more miles than the month before. Add 10 to the previous term. About how many miles does Jen have to run in January, the first month, in order to reach her goal? So I know I need an arithmetic series, and I don't know the first or the last term, so I'm going to use that formula, 2 times a to the first plus the constant difference times n minus 1. So I've got to think about all the things I know. I know the total that I want. I want it to be 1,000 miles. I know how many months I have. I have 12 months. What I don't know is the first term. I know the constant difference. It's 10 more miles than she ran the month before. And 12 minus 1 would be 11. So I have 1,000 equals 6 times 2 a sub 1 plus 110. I'm going to distribute that 6. And I get 1,000 equals 12 a sub 1 plus, if I take 6 times 110, I get 660. And then I'm just going to solve for a sub 1. Subtract the 660 from each side, and I get 340 equals 12 a sub 1. Divide both sides by 12, and I get a sub 1 is 28.3 miles if I round to the nearest tenth.